All right, welcome back, everybody. It's Wes. Yes, we're gonna do a impromptu analysis of the deep dive gameplay from TGS from September 21st. Um, I'm going to pause the video if I see anything, and then we'll kind of investigate if there's just a lot going on and talk about it. So, hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to do an analysis for this video and then probably do one for the other 10-minute, anything they release basically that's worth making a video on. So here we go. So we got, looks like the Arisen and Pawn riding on a Griffin. I'm guessing at some point the the power of the Arisen evolves into like um possibly not taming, but like having a kinship with the monsters to some degree, like the Griffin. I doubt Cockatrice is going to let you fly on its back, but maybe it's just like one Griffin or something. Who knows? We'll see. I want to take a look at the landscape a little bit. So it looks like we're flying towards the main kingdom. That kind of looks reminiscent of Blue Moon Tower a little bit. I guess that's a ballista of some sort. And then we have the kingdom. Um, looks like it looks very medieval. Um, in color palette and style and themes and stuff like that, which is 100% on point for Dogma. Dogma is very it's very rich in gameplay and things like that, but the setting is always very it's kind of I don't know how to describe it. It's very bleak. So when I first saw this, and maybe it's in another scene, but I thought he was using the daggers to like climb on him, but it looks like they're just climbing as usual. Hopefully they don't. Um, I wonder if the classes this time only some of the classes can climb on them monsters. We'll see, I guess. Effects look really good.
Hello everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsu.
This is a beautiful Japanese man, Hideaki Atsuno. I love this man for bringing back Dogma. He actually had the opportunity to pick which game he wanted to make first, Devil May Cry 5 or Dragon's Dogma 2, and he opted for Devil May Cry, which I think was the safe choice. But I think a lot of what they learned from that is going to carry over to some extent to Dogma, because they've been working on this game for a couple years for sure. I'm sure production started not long after, you know, Devil May Cry got finished up. So if I had to guess, they've probably been working on this for, maybe 3 or 4 years, something like that. I feel like I feel like it's gonna come out next year. I really do. I'm hoping March, April, but that may be too soon.
Itsuno, the director of Dragon's
Take
Dogma
your time,
2.
Capcom,
Dragon's
please.
Dogma 2 is a narrative-driven action RPG set in an immersive fantasy world designed to place player choice at the heart of the gameplay experience. The action gameplay is designed to
All right, so right off the gate, right out the gate, off the bat gate, it looks like the thief has got more speed. Well, I guess they're probably comparable because they have about roughly the same amount of weight. Um, so that's interesting. It looks like they're populating the area with animals, which is nice.
challenge your creativity, and although this is a single-player adventure, AI-controlled companions will accompany you throughout the experience. Today, I'd like to show you a little of what you can expect from the world of Dragon's Dogma 2 with this new gameplay footage. In Dragon's Dogma 2, up to 3 AI-controlled beings called pawns can join you on your adventures. Players can choose from 4 starting vocations that determine how they will play.
So I want to talk about this for a second. This looks like dragon scale, so we're getting more dragon armor. That looks like a broadsword, I think. I'm pretty sure, because I saw that one of the guards had their helmet up, so I'm hoping, I don't think this helmet may not flip up, but I love it when the helmets flip up. I love it when they look different in town than they do, in the wild. Like the thieves' masks are uncovered so you can see their face in town, like in Dragon's Dogma 1. I really like this shield drawing, or the design on this. The dragon's kind of wrapping around the pole there. The texture work on on all of the armors looks amazing. I'm guessing that the hair and the fur, I'm guessing that's direwolf. I don't know what else it would be, because that does not look like feathers. It looks like fur. So it looks like, yeah, direwolf fur on the thief's outfit. I don't know what this design is. I love the spikes. Everything is just very like ancient looking, like style wise, for the thief armor, that is. If I had to guess, it kind of looks like a goblin. Kind of looks like a goblin. Actually, maybe it's the dragon, now that I think about it, because they had the spikes on top, or the horns, and then this looks like Damon a little bit, now that I think about it. Anyway.
Of course, you will be able to change your vocation at any time by visiting vocation guilds.
Physics look really good.
Now, let's look at the fighter vocation.
Oh, I didn't look at this earlier. What is that? Oh, it's a mace. That is sick. There's gonna be so many Thundercat pawns in this game. It's gonna be nuts. I love the hair, like the little shaved head. That's awesome. This is beautiful. They are really cranking up the details. Oh, that's a really nice shield too. Everything looks great. I almost don't want to watch all these videos that come out so I can be surprised, but it looks like there might be some variation in the female to male armors. I guess we'll find out.
Wielding a one-handed sword and shield, the
goblins look really gnarly.
As a fighter, you can cut down enemies with a sword and protect yourself and your party using your shield.
I wonder if we'll have a hard mode at the start.
As we keep going, we can see some harpies in the distance. As an archer, you'll be better suited to take down enemies above you. Let's see what they can do. The archer is a vocation that uses a bow and arrow to attack enemies from a distance.
So no daggers. I'm not seeing a dagger. Actually, I think there's one on the belt, but I don't think they can use it. So it looks like they're separating all the weapons.
The monsters of Dragon's Dogma 2 behave organically in the world around them, and will even react to players by using their wits against you. Next, I would like to show you the mage in action.
Armor looks sick.
Excel at long-range magical attacks, as well as healing and support spells that bolster your party with various enchantments to give allies
the texture work looks really nice.
An advantage in battle. The more advanced and powerful the magic is, the longer the incantation will take.
Oh, I just noticed. I was looking for that. So whenever the mage cast their lightning spell, it created a wind effect and made the grass like blow a little bit and shift. That was pretty nice detail.
In addition to the pawns you adventure with, you will occasionally act with other inhabitants of the world.
What's this? We're trapped.
Lastly, let's take a look at the thief.
Hold on, hold on. Okay, those are some okay, nice, very nice daggers. These are reminiscent of some for the first game. So it was the Bardiche or whatever those are called. Uh, this is very reminiscent of some in the first game. These look new. I'm not sure though. I love the braid work. It's gorgeous. Oh, and the nice scaled, looking really nice.
Take a look at the thief. As a thief, you use daggers to strike at your enemies, relying on agility and quick attacks. Use Swift Step to quickly move away from enemies after an attack. The key strategy for the thief against massive monsters is to find openings and cling onto the enemy to deal damage.
Did he just hit his head on the rock?
Fighting head-on.
Hang on.
The key, relying on agility and quick attacks.
So we got like a
Use Swift Step to quickly move away from enemies.
We got a quick
after
step.
An attack. The key strategy for the thief against massive monsters is to find openings and
Oh yeah, he did hit his head.
to deal damage.
That's sick.
Fighting head-on is always an option, but it's a good idea to utilize the environment around you while engaging with enemies. Between your chosen vocation, diverse terrains, and the particular monster you're up against, each encounter particular monster
it's kind of hard to see, but there's dang it, there's hair, little hairs on their legs. Good detail.
Each encounter challenges players and their party to
It's
use
like an elephant.
creativity to succeed. Two nations prosper in the world of Dragon's Dogma 2. Vermund, the human kingdom, and Batal, the land of beasts.
Batal.
In Vermund, the Arisen who slay the dragon.
Alright, looks like we got some returning armor sets. I can't remember what that one was called. This looks very familiar. Yeah, it looks like we're not shying away from the high fantasy. Oh man, that was reminiscent of, what's it called? I can't remember. The something star or something like that.
Have ruled as kings for generations. This land of lush meadows and rolling hills is ripe for exploration. In contrast, Batal.
This looks pretty sizable. So we're getting like a. This is giving me like people are the first thing they're gonna jump to is Elder Scrolls, which that's perfectly reasonable. However, this is reminding me more of I think it was Quest for Glory, which was an old Sierra game, click and point adventure RPG. It reminds me of that kind of style, like the dry desert cities, with a lot of fabric and stuff like that.
Is a rugged canyon nation with a city built on the site of ancient ruins.
Okay.
It is home to the Beastren and their unique culture. The nation of Batal offers players a different experience from the human kingdom with diverse.
Wait a minute, I did not see that before.
The nation of Batal offers players a different.
Okay, so they're definitely different species. Well, I don't know about definitely, but it looks like there's more variation in color and texture and hide depending on the species. I wonder how far away we are from Grandthorn, or if Grandthorn doesn't even exist anymore.
An experience from the human kingdom with diverse environments to explore and monsters to encounter. In your adventures, you might come across people who call out to you.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir?
Other times, you might receive quests from people who you aid.
Yeah, those definitely look different than the harpies from earlier.
Heavens, thought I'd ne'er make it. If I might be so bold as to impose upon you again, would you be willing to accompany me to the cenotaph and safeguard me from harm?
Pawns with knowledge of a quest may be able to guide you to the right location, but it is up to the player to decide whether to follow them or not. Pawns support you throughout your adventures and may come to your aid when you are in trouble. To complete your quests, you can ride ox carts to travel to major locations. But be aware, as you might get attacked en route to your destination and have to decide how to tackle the situation.
I don't remember, but that's pretty sure that's a troll. I don't remember, but I don't think in the first game those were ever out in the world. I thought they were mostly in caves and mines and stuff like that.
During the ride, you can choose to close your eyes to quickly arrive at your destination.
So fast travel right out of the, probably at the very start of the game. Hopefully there's like some small towns and not just the two main cities. I'm sure there'll be like little camps and encampments and forts and stuff like that.
Passing, even while riding an ox cart, and the environment around the player constantly changes. Nighttime is especially dangerous. With no light to illuminate your surroundings, you will be enveloped in pitch black darkness where you can't even see your feet. Also, there are dangerous monsters that only appear at night, so you need to be careful when adventuring in the dark. If you have a camping...
That's a good shot to pause on. So they're saying that we can set up camps if we need to rest. I wonder if it's only in certain areas. I'm sure that they wouldn't let you put one of these anywhere you want to in the game, but I guess we'll find out. There's probably like the green-red system where you try to put it down and it won't let you, so you just got to find a better spot.
Kid, you can find a campsite to spend the night and recover your health.
Good evening, Arisen. 'Tis the honor of my life to share your journey, Arisen.
To wrap up, I'd like to introduce some advanced vocations that become available as you...
Alright, that looks ridiculous. That bow right there, that's amazing. Very tribal. Oh, that's sick. I never did Magic Archer. I might try Mystic Spearhead though. That seems like my sort of class. It looks like a Jedi, to be honest. Like Darth Maul or something. Yeah. Very unique.
Progress in the story. The Mystic Spear Hand combines magic attacks and weapon-based physical attacks. A good all-rounder, they use their duo spear at close range and magic at long range. They can also use magic to block an enemy's...
That looks like a Gore Chimera. No, I guess the Gore or the lion would be white, right? Is it white or gray? I can't remember. I think it was gray. It looks like, yeah, that doesn't look like a traditional Chimera. Because they wouldn't do purple, it would be green, right? Because it was poison.
Movement or throw multiple items at once. The Magic Archer is a vocation that further specializes in long-range attacks.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, it looks like they just leaned into this sort of festival of fantasy attire. It's amazing how much detail work is in this stuff. Very nice. I love these designs. Is that an elf? Looks like an elf.
Further specializes in long-range attacks with magical arrows. On top of healing and providing support to your allies, they can learn a skill that releases a powerful attack over a wide area in exchange for reducing their own maximum HP. And of course, there are other unique vocations you can look forward to. We have a playable version of Dragon's Dogma 2 at the Tokyo Game Show Capcom booth. Depending on the choices they make, each player can experience very different playthroughs. We're very much looking forward to the impressions of those who get a chance to play. Dragon's Dogma 2 is being developed for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you.
No, thank you, sir. You're wonderful. Alright, so we're riding on the Griffin. It's probably like, I don't know. I don't know if you could, I wonder if you could tell it where to go. I doubt it. It's probably just like a get off where you get off kind of a thing. And that's another thing. How the hell do you get off of that? You jump off, or does it like get close and you just jump and land, or does it land for you? The dragon definitely looks bigger this time. Or just like chunkier. Anyway, yeah, that is the analysis for the deep dive. I'll take a look at one of the other gameplay videos they released, and then we'll make a video on that. Thanks everybody for hanging out and subscribing and everything. I really appreciate you guys. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for Dragon's Dogma 2? I am extremely excited. It almost feels like this is not real, and I'm having a fever dream right now. But take care, guys, and then look forward to more Dragon's Dogma 2 content on the channel. Things are happening. Get ready. I'll see you guys later.